option. I heard you loud and clear. Now I know I'm in my power, and you're not welcome back here. It goes 3, 2, 1. I was seeing through your mask, then I course corrected self. Your manipulative tactics you can play on someone else. What is up, besties? It's your girl, the Karmic DF, back to you again with another video. And before I even start, if you booked a reading with me and you are still waiting, these retrograde planets have been whooping my ass. Oh my god, my makeup's on my face. That's cool, whatever. I've been trying to kind of ease myself back into it, so it's taking me a little bit longer. I seem to burn out every time I go over 30 minutes, and that Jim Carrey reading kind of whooped my ass. So to those still waiting, I have not forgotten you. I promise. I've already talked to most of you. You will get an email from me when I'm close to being able to do your reading, but just please understand that these retrogrades are bringing up everything. So if you're seeing this when I put this out and you've been, you know, dealing with old shit coming up, releasing people that you couldn't release for a long time, I'm hearing childhood wounds, neglect is what I'm hearing as well, poverty consciousness I just heard. So we're all feeling it right now, and if you're more tuned in, then you're going to feel it even more. So I've been just trying to survive, y'all. I've been trying. I'm doing my best. Please understand that if I were to do a reading for you, I want it to be my best work, and that's why I'm just doing it a little bit at a time. So just please bear with me. Also, I was out in the sun for like an hour to get my energy back because I did a client reading before this. So again, just please be patient. Please, I'm thanking you so much, and you will get extra time. So yeah. Let's get into the reading. So obviously it's been announced that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have gotten engaged, and I kind of already feel like I know where this is going to go because the body language on Taylor during that was very like it felt like a fake smile. It felt like I was cautiously excited about it, and so I wouldn't be shocked if we get something along those lines. And also to those that are like dogging me because I said that Selena and Benny won't get married, people that are wrong for each other get married all the fucking time. Like, I almost got married to someone I should have never been messing with. I know people in my personal life that have no business being together. You can all think of a single couple that it's like, bro, you've tried like 57 times. It's not going to work. Like, I've been that girl. So yeah, Selena and Benny might get married, but that doesn't mean that what I said wasn't accurate. And let's hope, you know, that maybe it'll change and it'll get healthy. But it's a lot of retrograde planets right now, and I feel like you shouldn't make big choices, big life choices when there's so many retrograde planets, especially when Mercury's retrograde, because you're reflecting on a lot of the past and like exes and just reevaluating your life as a whole. And so the fact that Taylor Swift got engaged during all these retrogrades is just, I don't know, it feels wrong. And the fact that Selena and Benny are going to get married during all these retrogrades, it just feels wrong. But again, people will ride what they, I mean, you guys told me Selena had a bunch of Leo placements, so there you go. And then, you know, Taylor Swift has been taught to make her father happy. So I wouldn't be shocked if it's got something to do with that, because you guys told me that he's friends with one of the coaches, right? So I hope, I really do, I hope that this is good news. We'll find out. So as always, this is alleged, and for entertainment purposes only. There are zero facts here. Thank you to everyone that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. And if you're new here, bestie, smash that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out. Selena and Benny will probably get married, but the fact that all these blind items coming out, that she's not happy because he can't even go on a plane, like, y'all just learn from these people, you know? Just be honest with your needs, you know? It's like when an atheist dates a Catholic. It's just the alignment's not aligning, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping for good news. We'll see what happens. All alleged and for entertainment purposes only. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and if you want to book a private reading with me, I am on pause, but you can send me an email. And if you're seeing this in the future, check out my website, thekarmicdf.com. All right, Spirit Team, what do we need to know about this engagement? Why is a card about inconsistencies coming out? What? Justice reverse. Why am I hearing the song, you push and I'm pulling away from you. I give and I give and I give and you take. And now I'm hearing meal ticket. Y'all, if it walks and talks like a duck, It ain't a zebra. Like, you know what I mean? Seven of Wands, vulnerability. He weaponizes her vulnerabilities. Oh God, I didn't watch the interview, but like I watched a couple of YouTubers that summarized the interview of her and Travis. I'm hearing weaponized incompetence. Because Travis seems like I'm not trying to be a dick, but he just seems kind of duh, you know what I mean? But the fact that justice is in reverse, I mean, I'm asking about an engagement. Why am I not seeing the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the lovers? Like, this is... I almost wonder if Taylor was starting to pull away and he felt that, so it was like, can't let her let go of me because I would lose out on so much, especially stardom, right? We didn't talk about him until he started dating Taylor. So the fact that this is coming out as the Star card next to a card about vulnerability with a woman on it, and then the Ten of Wands is a burden not worth having, I feel like Taylor was having second thoughts about their relationship. I really do. That's how this reads to me. This is like, I feel like I'm investing in something that's just not paying off for me. And I almost wonder if he intuitively felt that she was thinking about other options. Because on this Page of Pentacles, look at how it's like, oh, I could go here, go there, and there's so much color. And see what I mean? She's on the dock, even though that's a little boy. I think she's not wowed by him. She's not impressed. Like, I'm hearing Mariah Carey, why are you so obsessed with me? Like, I think he love bombs her. Yeah, because I'm hearing that commercial when the going gets tough, but then I'm losing the rest of it because obviously that don't matter. I think it's a law commercial, and I feel like that matters. Money and fame. Money and fame. I almost wonder if she either made a comment, they had a conversation, something along the lines of her saying, I'm not that happy. And then him being like, oh, fuck, I could lose her. Ten of Wands in reverse, right? Because it's the guy, he's the burden. And with her, it's like her realizing her stardom. I think that she has this feeling that he's using her. She has this feeling that you want me for my fame, and I'm just not as invested as you are, but maybe things will change if I just kind of ride it out. I think she has her father in her ear. I already set the intention that the Emperor is going to be her dad because I want to look into that. But I think she has too many people. Like, I see a bunch of people talking in her ear, and I see her just being like, okay, yeah, well, this works for my dad. My dad's happy. He gets to go to the games, which I've been saying forever. You guys pointed out, I didn't even know who I was picking up on. I just saw that, like, it seemed like the father benefited from this. And now I'm hearing, what's that song where she says, please don't, daddy? I never get it right because I don't know the song, but you guys will tell me. I think she's trying to please her father. I don't think she's in love with this guy. I want it so bad for you guys because I know that you guys want her to be happy, and I want her to be happy. I want everyone in this world to be happy, but we have to admit when we're not. You know what I mean? Otherwise, we're going to settle. How does Taylor specifically feel about this? Okay. I want to start anew. One thing I'll give him sort of credit for, but I still feel like, because he's an air sign, it feels a little strategic. I think that she's like, I don't have drama with you. I think that she's traumatized from her past relationships. They're drawing me to Joe Alwyn and Maddie Healy. And I think for her, it's like, it's not as chaotic. And this piggybacks so much off of my Selena and Benny reading, where it's like, this is not as traumatic. And so here's the thing, guys. When the bar is at the floor for you emotionally, when you've dealt with a narcissist, for instance, and then you finally get out of that, an emotionally avoidant person is going to feel like a heaven sent because all you've known is trauma. So because he doesn't give her a reason, this reminds me a lot of when I was very naive, and I used to always say, I wish people would show me how bad they are because then I'll cut them off. That's what I'm getting from this. I think she's waiting for a shoe to drop where he shows himself, where he shows that he's super toxic and he's crazy and he's mean and he's selfish. but he's not showing that. I mean, to an extent, because I do think he's banking off of her. I hope she gets a prenup. If nothing else, her, Selena, get a prenup, y'all, please. But I think that she wants so badly to have that family and to have that love. I think she's a lover girl. And for her, it's like, this is my new beginning. This is a chance for me to have it so that my nervous system isn't always acting up. This is a chance for me to finally feel like I've been successful, but it's coming from a place of lack. It's not coming from a place of like, I'm in love with him. It's coming from a place of, I've never felt safe with men. You make me feel safe-ish. So this is, and now I'm hearing the song, There's Gotta Be More to Life. So again, I just got to go back to when you've dated someone very traumatic, then a step up feels like a godsend. But that doesn't mean that's where you should be, because the bar should always be up here. You should always worship yourself. And for someone who's a fucking queen to like everyone, she really feels like she's not much of anything. I think she's her own undoing. She's hardest to herself, and she doesn't realize that she's wearing like rose-colored glasses on this, because it's like, yeah, I'm hearing it's too good to be true. Why are you not traumatizing me? It's like, because you're not traumatizing me, this has got to be love. Like, that's the vibe. How does she feel? There's Daddy. And Four of Pentacles. Why do I feel like the father was in her ear? Like, this is the best guy for you. This is the greatest thing you could have. I swear to God, she has a very strong father wound where it's like, I need to make him happy. I need to impress him. I need to make Daddy love me. And as someone who's had this wound, I fucking get it. But this father is weaponizing her insecurities so that he can get a piece of the pie. He likes Travis because of what it can do for him. I don't know any of this, but I'm assuming he gets free seats, free tickets, stuff like that. This is like, ooh, this is good for me, so I'm going to convince my daughter that it's good for her. And because she has such a hard time trusting herself, well, if Daddy says it's good, then it's got to be good. But if Dad is showing up as the Emperor reverse, then that's manipulative. It's right next to the Devil card. Like, you don't have to trust me, trust the fucking cards. And the Four of Pentacles is all about money and micromanaging. So the father is micromanaging her and her money. It's giving Britney Spears all over again. Like, maybe she's not in a conservatorship, but that doesn't mean that he's not weaponizing her vulnerabilities. That's the thing. Your parents are the ones that created your vulnerabilities, so look at that shit. Dad knows she wants me to be happy, and if I want, forever tickets to the Eagles or whatever, I don't know football, but if that's what I want, then I need to tell my daughter she's got to marry this guy. This feels like such an arranged engagement. Like, I can't even stress that enough. I just keep seeing Dad being like, he's such a great guy, he's so good for you, but I see at the same time, like, metaphorically, fingers crossed behind the back, because it's like, this benefits me, the father. I asked how she feels, and the Dad's coming out. And look at all these major arcana. It's like, I want to feel like I'm on top of the world. I need a new beginning. I can't keep dating losers, basically, and I understand that. But with the Devil card next to Daddy, next to Four of Pentacles, she's doing this to make her dad happy, and she's doing this to make people around her happy. I wouldn't be shocked if management's in on this. Like, oh, this looks good for us because we can combine the music industry with the football industry. Like, that's what it's giving. It's like more money. Everybody sees Taylor Swift as a fucking piggy bank. And if you really love her like you say you do, that should bother you, because she's a human being. And this is how she really feels. I'm probably going to put it in the thumbnail. I haven't made it yet. But look at her face in the picture when she's being engaged. There's something that's not right. Always cover this part. And you'll see, it's not true, genuine, like, it's like, yeah, okay. Like, that's the vibe she was giving off in that photo. And I feel like that is exactly how she feels. It's, who I'm seeing in my mind's eye? Kim Kardashian when she dated Pete. It's like, I was traumatized by Kanye, so I'm going to date the quirky, dorky guy that's dumb and funny because it's easy. And now I'm hearing the song Young, Dumb, and Broke. So it's like, she thinks Travis is safe. She doesn't think of him as the one. She doesn't see him as the love of her life. In fact, the moment I said that, Joe Alwyn popped into my head. So, I'm trying, guys. Let's see how Travis feels. I bet this will switch up. 201. Possibilities, bro. I don't like it. Networking. Networking and possibilities. And 4 of Cups is like apathy. It's detachment. It's like, I'm asking how he feels about Taylor. Again, you don't have to like what I have to say, but anyone that has beginner mindset on a tarot deck can understand that this is problematic. Where's the 2 of Cups? I don't feel any joy in this. This feels like an arranged engagement. I wouldn't even be shocked if it leaked out that the father was the one who planned all this shit. Would not be shocked. How is he feeling? Page of Swords, an idea, 6 of Cups. You can make me money. You can make me money. And I know that he's got the dad in his pocket because I can see him being like, kissing extra ass to the father because he knows that it's like I see this in my mind's eye. I almost wonder if they had a fight too, because that Page of Swords can also indicate like argument. And then I see him being like, if I bring color back into her life, I think they argue sometimes. It's not like a chaotic argue that she's used to. It's more like, you're not stepping up. I feel like she's had conversations like that where it's like, you're not being what I need you to be, but I can't quite pinpoint what that is because here's the thing. I don't think she's ever taken the time to really build her self-esteem back up. So when you don't build yourself back up, you don't know what to look for. You'll gaslight yourself out of your own thoughts because it's like she doesn't feel the way you guys put her on a pedestal. She doesn't see herself that way at all. I think she's incredibly hard on herself. I think that she feels like a failure is what I just heard. I think it's like I'm always trying to make everybody else happy, especially the dad. It's very Britney Spears-esque. Like, how does he feel about her? It's just like, imagine all the possibilities. Like, that's not prenup. Why did he propose? Magician card reversed. 8 of Swords. I'm telling you, they must have had a fight or something. Or he could at least sense that she's not digging him as much. Yeah, with the Judgment card. Karma. Why did he propose? Sun. Oh. Judgment can also be about the public eye and crowds. I'm thinking about the regular tarot deck. So it's like, and especially the fact that there's a woman on the Judgment card, it's like if I'm attached to her. You know what's reminding me of? I saw a post on Facebook earlier where it's like, it's going to be so weird to see his jersey say Swift on the back. Like, he's giving Princess, like, you know how they say, what is it called? It's on the show Nobody Wants This on Netflix, but I'm sure it's a real thing. WAGs, wives and girlfriends of, like, of whatever the fuck, except he would be wives and girlfriends. It's like, if I'm with you, it makes me look good. If I'm with you, I get more opportunities. If I'm with you, I don't know why, but they're drawing me to like baseball and how Derek Jeter and stuff and people like him at a certain age, like they can't play anymore. Is that the same with football? I genuinely don't fucking know, guys. I don't watch any sports. I used to love volleyball. That's about it because I played. But it's given me like I'm running out of options. You know how when we do these celebrity readings, it's always like they're trying to figure out how to remain relevant, how to remain, you know, rich. That's the kind of vibe from... that contingency plan. That's what I just heard. Travis sees Taylor as a contingency plan. You help me stay famous, stay rich, stay in the public eye. Look at all the opportunities he has now that he's with her. Opportunist. Sorry, not sorry. I'm telling you, I think they had a fight or something. Or a conversation where it's like, you're not meeting my needs. Why did they get engaged? This was a power move on Travis's end. I think he knew that she wasn't, with that Sun card in reverse, it's like, she's not that into me, so I gotta lock it down. You know what it's reminding me of? I'm hearing in my head, poke a hole in a condom, baby. Like, you know how some people, unfortunately, will have a baby to save a relationship? That's the vibe, except switch it with a ring. Or like, they'll have a baby so that you're stuck with them. That's the vibe. It's, they must have had some sort of either falling out or he's starting to realize that like she's not feeling him as much with that 5 of Cups there. So it's like, before she cuts me off, let me give her something to be excited about
so that she's not focusing on why I don't make her that happy. Yeah, because I'm hearing Bonnie Raitt, I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it won't. I knew it from the moment I saw the photo of Taylor's face. What's going to be the outcome of this? Fame. Taylor might start to realize what's going on, especially with all these retrograde planets, because everybody's doing the self-reflection. So I wouldn't be shocked if... I think he would... There's a potential timeline where he drains her of her finances, because I see him and the father coming together. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. You know what they're drawing me to? Oh, what's that movie called? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, where the girl calls up the mom and they have a conversation and the guy's like, you have my mother's number? Like, I never even gave it to you. Meaning, like, I'm overstepping boundaries. I'm talking to your parent behind your back. I think that him and the dad are in cahoots. I think he's had conversations like, hey, yo, Papa Swift, like, I feel like Taylor's not really feeling me anymore. What should I do? I cannot get Britney Spears' father out of my head. And with Seven of Swords, when I'm talking about the outcome of the engagement and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, that's either a loss of money or an overindulgence of money. I do think that because she's so proud, she's gonna throw this in the, tabloids, like, look at me, see, I can be happy. But like, Taylor, we want you to be truly happy. Like, not just fake happy. And look at how there's a mask on the Seven of Swords and it's a woman. I even use my empath deck because this one usually gives me the good, juicy, emotional shit. Yet I'm not getting any of that. I'm sorry. Her and Selena, I'm worried about them because I just think both of them are going to get into loveless marriages to prove whoever they think they're trying to prove it to that they can be happy. But it's like, if it's fake happy, you're not happy. That's what matters. You know what I mean? Learn from these people. What's going to be the outcome? I think they're just going to parade this around and this is going to be the new thing. You know how when you feel numb inside, when you feel empty, when you feel like apathetic, and then you buy something on Amazon to try and make you feel better? That's how this feels to me. Like, I wonder if Taylor Swift was like in a lull emotionally, and now it's like, oh, okay, now I got a ring. I feel better. At least I can parade this around. I can stare at it, feel good about myself. I get that. I've been there. I dated a loser who proposed to me. I understand. Like, I didn't marry him, thank God. But that's kind of the vibe. It's like, let me show off this so that I can feel better. Did the Queen of Wands even come out? Where is she in this? Moon card reversed. I think part of her even knows. I think they're going to... Okay, procrastination. They might drag out the engagement. It's possible, but that's a 50-50 shot because there's something in Taylor that's like, I have to prove to people. It's giving me Ariana Grande song where it's like, thank you, next. God forbid something happens. Lisa's song is a smash. I almost wonder if she thinks that getting engaged will also help her get creatively inspired to write about love and stuff, but I just see her being very melancholy. Like, I keep being drawn to Kim Kardashian when she dated Pete. We all knew that was just like the rebound, the guy you bounce on. Not that he's just the guy you bounce on. I actually like Pete, but I think Travis was just meant to be a stepping stone to realize she could have better. But I think because her father is, I just can't get the father, and I think you guys said the coach, they're best friends. I can't get that out of my head, and I keep being drawn to that scene in the movie where the girlfriend has no business talking to the mom. I think Travis and the dad are in cahoots. Let's check real quick, and then I'm going to call it. What's the relationship with Travis and the dad? Look at how the man's smiling, just kind of taking a back seat in life, just chilling. Queen of Swords. Why is Travis coming out as a queen? That's feminine energy. And I'm being drawn to the book too. Oh my God. You know how football players have like, oh God, me trying to explain football, Jesus, this is going to be hard. Bear with me. I used to be a cheerleader. Why can't I think? Spirit, can you help? Like the plays, you know how they have to be strategic. Like they have a play where you have to like trick some guy, make them think you're going right, but you're going left. Travis is... I almost wonder if he studied her, because now I'm being shown Hailey Bieber and the whole theory that she trapped Justin, which to an extent, again, Hailey's father was the one pulling the strings. Just, all these people are the same. Yeah, I'm hearing songs, it's all the same, only the names have changed. I feel like, I don't know Travis's story. Did he know Taylor for a long time before this happens? Because this is like, I know what she wants and what she needs, so I'll pretend to be that. And I feel like he's getting gameplays from the father, because I asked the connection between him and the father. So it's like win-win for both of them. You know what I'm seeing? SpongeBob, the guy who only cares about money. Krabby Patty dude, that guy. Abuse of power. I think Travis is really afraid of falling off. And so he doesn't want to lose her. Setbacks. This is, I swear to God, they talk. They fucking talk. I would even not be shocked if it's in secret with that Ace of Swords in reverse. This is like, you know how your parent gets too fucking involved and they talk to your spouse and they're like, oh, well, like, I've had this happen where the mom's like, oh, well, you know how she is. She's just in her mood swing. Give her a little bit of time. Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. And I feel like Taylor's had moments where she's like, I don't know if I necessarily feel this. And I feel like she's been talked out of it by her father. And I feel like the father low-key tells Travis, and then Travis knows how to move strategically behind her back. The Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm going to make this work, and I'm going to expand us at all costs. Abuse of power, Five of Pentacles in reverse. I think she's had times where she's like, you know, I don't know if this is working. Maybe I should walk away. I don't feel as in love as I thought I should feel. So real quick, what else do we need to know? We'll call it me trying to make a short video. Jesus, I can never. All right, summarize what the people need to know about this. There's the Ace of Cups and it's reversed. This gives emotional manipulation. And then manipulating money too. Three of Pentacles. Tower card. What doesn't work will always crash. You can force a relationship. I keep being drawn to couples I know that force relationships and they're miserable and they hate each other. And I feel like if Taylor doesn't accept it, she's going to begin to resent him and it's going to get ugly. But I keep seeing like, look over there. And then I'm calling your dad. And now I got a new idea to make you stay with me. This seems very... If you were to tell me this was arranged, wouldn't be shocked. There she is, and she's showing up as a king now. I think the main issue that we all need to realize is that Taylor feels in this relationship she has more control than she did in the other ones. And the other ones, she felt like a jellyfish, and she was being too emotional. And now it's like, I don't want to move that way. I want to be methodical and think with my brain instead of my heart. And so it's like, this makes sense. It makes my dad happy. It makes the team happy. It makes management happy. It makes the football industry happy. It's a win for everybody. But on the very off chance that someone sends this to Taylor Swift and she sees this girl, are you happy? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I think also that she's tired of dating. I think she's like, I don't want to get it wrong anymore. This so much piggybacks off of Selena. Selena and Benny, this energy feels the same. Like, this is easier. It's not as painful. And so I'm just, maybe this is what love is. Maybe love is just mundane. And that's not it. Love is not mundane. I feel like she feels like she has control in this relationship, which I call bullshit, because I feel like Travis and her father talk. She's being manipulated in some way. It could be a little, just, you know, the dad being a greedy asshole and being like, well, it works for me and I like the guy, so I'm going to tell you I like the guy. It could just be that simple. But at the same time, she feels like she's in control for once and she doesn't have to worry. But something's just not right, guys. I'm sorry. Something's not right. I don't feel any love in this. I just feel like good enough. That's what it feels like. Back deck. King of Pentacles in reverse. Why is there so many Pentacle energy and Knight of Wands? I think she's tired of looking for love. I think she's like, all right, this is as good as it's going to get. It's not as bad as it was before, so I'll take it for what it is. But with that 8 of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, I just heard Cloud Chaser. I just feel like he's... Listen, I know the Swifties want to kill me. I get it. I want it to be happy. I do. But problematic is literally right on there. And perfectionism, which I've been saying Taylor has been doing. And then King of Pentacles in the reverse. He likes the luxury of her. I don't even know that Travis necessarily likes her as a person. Like, if she dropped off tomorrow, if she decided to retire and she was like, we're not doing big and bold and money oriented and let's just have a little house in Cabo and do the bare minimum, I don't think Travis would be interested anymore. It's the glitz and the glam for him. And for her, it's, you don't make my nervous system as fucked up as the other guys did, so good enough. Like, I feel so melancholy in this. I'm sorry. That's what I got. So, I love you guys. I know some of you are going to be upset. I understand. I hear you. But you saw the cards. Where was the Two of Cups? Did the Two of Cups come out? Where the hell is the Two of Cups? Hold on. Where's the Two of Cups? Okay, so Two of Cups, which is next to the Hangman, so martyrdom. And 7 of Pentacles. I've already invested so much. I'm not really getting what I want. But I feel stuck. And I'm self-sabotaging. Look, there's a woman screaming. She's setting herself up. I'm sorry. But you have to understand, when you're born into this, you know, industry, and she wasn't born into it, but you know, her dad's riding her coattails trying to make her super famous. And then the whole Kanye thing that kickstarted her feeling like she was not enough, where he stomped on her like big award and brought up Beyonce. Like, this girl is traumatized. And so if something feels safe-ish, she might settle for that because she doesn't know what healthy and caring and dating your best friend. I don't think she would say it's her best friend. I just think that she doesn't want to be traumatized anymore. And Travis is pretty good at being good enough. And that's not what anyone should settle for. So, sorry, but also I can't pick up what's not there. So, I'm going to leave it here, besties. I hope that you guys sort of enjoyed this. I hope that it changes. Maybe the engagement will make them, you know, begin to like each other more. Maybe they'll get to... I feel like I'm lying. Like, I feel like I'm lying to make you guys feel better. Let's hope. Let's hope that Selena and Benny figure it out. Let's hope Taylor and Travis figure it out. But if anything, let's hope they all get prenups. And I'll leave it there. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Not open for readings right now. If you see this in future, thekarmicdf.com. If you see this now, email me with the title waitlist and I'll save you in my email, whatever. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I hope Taylor just gives herself some time to like settle in and see how she feels engaged. Because I guarantee she's going to be... I just keep hearing lackluster, and it's reminding me so much of when you feel numb, so you buy shit to make yourself feel better. This is not going to save you from not being happy in a relationship. It's just not. So, yeah. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this helped. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you for watching.
Life's complicated, we all have our faults. The more we are separate, we close off our hearts. No vulnerability and we can't connect. Lean on our vices to try and forget that we're only human, we all want the same. Egos and pride differ when we're to blame. Now you're alone in tears asking God why. Imagine what happened if we simply tried.